Nagabenta ki khubor baman kasni pet bat subscribe ya u Antor News.
Ani kuble ye pi baro kini ki long ki khubor bam ta kasngi. Shimau haplai tali ki sim baset ka surkar MDA2 ya ka New Township Shillong ne Shillong thmai. Hakikam penroi ban sina surok thmai ban penklui ya ka Shillong barim ya ka balapli mau nongrim da Conrad K Sangma ha ka jin don lang u ba perstun tengsong menteri katanat PWD ha Vivanta Touch Hotel man ha ka arpsau tarik u kelalingkot. Ya kita ki lai teli ki mau nongrim surok balapli ka ba panyeso ya ka New Shillong Township NST kawai na belfon sya NST ha ka dor ka badang mang kumba sapu khandai klur tengka kawai ka surok. Ding paso sya Shillong bypass ha kador ke basan pusan klur bat kawe na briba maupat sya NST haka dor ke ba arpunyo poin sapu kundai klur tingkah ki mau norim belabu kalong ban pen bahabat penhe ya kasurok ding paso sya arkalan kabalong nadu ka khatsau kilometer sya ka arpu poin arpu kilometer. Na kaliang ko surkar kan sakhot tendar ha ki khendet tayo ha ringkat ban sedang kloino ya kajin tre yathu menteri rang ba ha kajin yalang ka balingkot ban light na kajin khamya ya ka sor Shillong kajin dihang kali bat kajin nang roi jong kanong ba Shillong ha ki sendam balalek no mentah ha kini ki lais sendam banwan onla ban penhe bat penyar ya kanong ba kenang ban penduna ya kajin khamya yathu menteri rangba Conrad K Sangma halor ka jindon kam ban penjenai ya kasor Shillong bat banang penmi ya kijinte jong ka Shillong Township bat administrative city Shabar jong kanongba wat ya ka sekretariat ka bathmai ha NST ka sorkar kadang syong ya plan panwandur bat lakhmi lenti bakini ki kam kindai hapo ubnai leber menteri rangba on sa syong bishar ya kijin panwandur ha kajin tayo banwan bat lakhmi lenti ba kajin pentrei ya kikam kan sedang ha urisau benrap Conrad
nginyo i ya kijin kerku ke bansawan ha kini ki khendiat teli kisnen ke banwan only for this small inauguration function laying foundation stone function I calculated it's about 130 crore plus investment is being made by the government. Ban kiwai ki sarkar ngatrai kata ke pelong amadan pulo. Ban di pelong function ke bah. Ngim don kam. Action speaks louder. Don kam begini keren ya sulok. Action speaks louder. Katang ka bang akwa ban khot ban ong bangin ya kle ya kan ni kajing ya kwa ngti in perkela ya gejala mekela jogi kam tam ya kan ni kan New Township investment ki babun ba kapaka sarkar kelas dang sa khandit teli kisnen ya ka secretariat but the office sarkar tar will be shifted. But maphi kino ilam stong hakite ki area. Kabanung kong pidei ke badon boktam. Hang ne po ke jalam kala jogi. Baka capital jogi benta. Ka state capital. Omshu ha ul Shillong. Henry kandei hang te po Shillong. So I'm so happy once again. The change has taken place where even 1 inch of land is not at all available. So we understand, being the state, we are growing in a very fast pace. I used to think myself when some people commented maybe in the YouTube, or in the media saying that Meghalaya is going downwards. I don't believe. And why should we believe too? Have we ever thought?
Also is increasing, people are purchasing new cars, and that is taking place at 47%, which is very high. And the use of private vehicles instead of public transport, instead of public mode. This is what is causing a lot of traffic congestion in the existing city, especially in Shillong. All of you are experiencing this. And the riderships also is increasing, where people go up and down frequently. Then we have also the problem of expansion, the land problem. We cannot expand the existing road. That is visible, and all of us know that. And the lack of parking space, even the roads are being used for parking. So that is reducing the width of the road. And above all, you have also the street vendors, the vendors sitting even on the roadside. That adds to the problem.
Especially the capital city of Shillong and adjoining areas, but overall for the state as a whole. In the last many years, we have been struggling, and we still are, with the congestion and the traffic issues and the overall growth that Shillong city has seen in the past many years. And hence, in order to be able to find a long-term solution to this, many efforts have been made in the past to work towards expanding the city and extending it so that we are able to decongest it. And while many efforts were made in the past, this is maybe for the first time in the last, especially the last 2 years, that we are for the first time seeing a planned and a focused approach to actually make this particular dream of decongesting Shillong into a reality. And while I say that, just so that I can explain, that today the presentation given by our Secretary Urban, he was mentioning about creating a better city so that better livable conditions are there. What is important to also note, it's not about just the new Shillong city or the new administrative city that needs to be better. We need to make the current existing Shillong better also. And therefore it is both. So while we create new infrastructure, new Shillong township and new administrative city outside and away from the current Shillong city, what do we do to make Shillong city better also? And hence the decongestion that we do will allow us to not only have a new infrastructure outside, but will allow us to now improve Shillong city as we see it today. And while we're doing that, I hope that all of you must have seen also, and those who did not realize much in terms of the work, that in the last 5 years, the kind of projects that are going on in Shillong as we speak have actually never been done in the past. Large number of urban projects, and you will see as we start inaugurating one after another, you will realize what kind of transformation is actually taking place in Shillong city as we speak. Now, when I say that, I'm not saying that we are resolving all the problems. Of course, there are many challenges. But the pace at which the transformation is starting, that pace has never been there in the past also. Out there, without cutting any of the trees, we'll be creating small parks, small adventure sports kind of a area, place for people to sit, people to walk. And around the golf course also, we are going to be having some areas for people to walk in association with the Golf Association. And we were supposed to lay the foundation stone for that today also, but the Honorable Local MLA is not present today. He's in Delhi. He requested that he would like to be present for that program. And similarly, we'll be doing a very important waterfront project on Polo side, and that also will be something that will develop apart from many other projects that we're doing. So what I am trying to tell you, or the message that I'm trying to give to you today, is that Shillong is going to see a transformation like never before. Even as we speak, even the new secretariat space that's coming up, we don't have the estimates yet because designs are being finalized, but the project will be anywhere above 500 crores. So even if you look at the basic roads that are going on right now, the roads that are going to come up, the existing projects of the smart city project that is taking place, you're looking at almost close to 2,000 plus crores that is going to be planned and worked and invested to make Shillong into a modern, decongested and a futuristic city. Of course, there's a lot of work to be done, but the vision is there, the ideas are there, and the focus with which we're moving, we are sure that we'll be able to achieve these projects and growth in the days to come. But what is more important to remember, and which is why we are all here today, is that while government is going to be developing the yellow area and orange areas, which is within the government's land and jurisdiction, in the sense that it's the government land, government bought, the rest are community-owned properties. And this is for the first time that government of Meghalaya is reaching out to communities to share with you and tell you that we will give you the technical expertise. If we can work together, then this orange and yellow area can be this entire zone. It can become a planned city. And you can imagine if it's done in a planned way, not in an unplanned manner, how beautiful Shillong will come out to be. Maybe it may take 25 years, 30 years, 50 years, we may not be there. But at least we will lay that foundation and leave a legacy for our future generation, so that for years and years and centuries, people will talk about how the government and the community worked together to ensure that we created this kind of a town plan. So therefore, we want to Shillong Township with the administrative city, where we'll have all the secretariats, all the different kind of government offices, everything will be under one block. And if you go to the next one where the roads, new roads are there, can you just go to new roads? I think this last slide, the last slide. Yeah. Is it the one? Yeah, this is the last slide, yeah, that one. So if you can see the two roads that we're making now, the red and the purple, are going to lead straight to that new administrative city. And hence you will not have to go through this entire traffic jam to access the new secretariat. The red line, the route that you're seeing, that's a 49 crore project, which we are proposing now, is going to be a double lane highway about 6.5 or 7 kilometers long, which is going to go straight to the new secretariat. We will have different kind of bus services, different kind of public utility, all of these things planned along the way, of course, with all your support. Because if community is not involved in this, we will not be able to do it successfully. And hence, this is where the new administrative city or the secretariat will come up. And as was mentioned by our Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, we are already at the planning stage where the design for this new secretariat is being worked out as we speak. We are expecting that by the month of March, we should be finished and completed. I'm taking a review next week on the presentations for the design of the new secretariat. Once we do that, we expect that by the month of October, we should be able to start the construction work of the new secretariat. And we are hopeful, of course it's a big challenge, that in 3 years' time, we should be able to do majority of the work. I'm not saying everything will be completed, but majority of the work so that there's sufficient space for at least the secretariat to shift to the new Shillong Township area in that orange section out there. And that's the kind of vision and speed at which we are moving. And once we do that, our idea and objective is to use the current locations that are there where the government offices are to expand the roads within Shillong City. Now when we see the secretariat where we are right now, there is the space between the MCCL and the secretariat. That space is there. Both MCCL side also and our secretariat side also, all the way to DC office is land of the government where we have got the secretariats. Can we work towards expanding the road to make it into a bit more than double lane so that there's again decongestion? So wherever possible, green space and decongestion within Shillong can be done. There's existing Shillong city can be done once we're able to shift the administrative city to the new Shillong Township. And of course, when the new Shillong Township also shifts there, the traffic also, if not 50%, I would expect that 30 to 40% of the traffic will also shift to this area because, as you are aware, our assembly as well as the government offices, if they're all there, then the traffic towards our existing Shillong city will also be minimized. So this is the vision with which we are working, and that's why these 3 roads are very, very crucial. We are happy to tell you that the tendering process of these roads will also take place in the next few weeks, couple of weeks time, I'm presuming, and we should be able to start the work for this also very, very soon.